think that, in particular, the two trends I'm most excited about for the next decade or couple of decades are abundant intelligence and abundant energy. And the prosperity that we're going to get from these two things that are unlocking kind of, I hope, around the same time, is really quite remarkable. The growth we can have in the world, the increase in quality of life we can have in the world, better sustainability, better education, better healthcare, better everything. We can all build much better tools and experiences and products for each other. These are the two things that sort of became my two areas of focus, but not because I don't love all the others. Just at some point, if you're going to be, really in it, you just don't get to do as much.
And I have a very hard time myself in really being always stimulated by the many interesting things that do happen. And as you rightly say, at the end of the day, one has to make sure that at the core, what you end up spending your time in is where your responsibilities lay. On the other hand, I do think that having that versatility of exposure makes you better at your job, and having an idea that what your company is doing is actually part of a much wider context. And equally, just knowing where the future is going. And I think the energy element, which probably is not necessarily understood, is that if we actually don't get to have cheap, decarbonized energy at scale, a lot of what is being done, particularly in AI, is going to be limited, right?
Not only in AI, because we're going to make that super efficient, but also in everything else we want to do with the AI. Like, the AI lets us have great ideas, but then we want to do stuff in the world. And I am a believer that people want more and better, and we should focus on enabling more of the good. And it's also important to mitigate the bad, but I don't think that's like a strategy.